Dímelo, Bo Dominican York. What's going on, mi gente? ¿Qué lo que? What's going on? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I wanted to say Feliz Sábado, but Sunday, man. Hey, I got to give a big shout out. My wife has got me Bad Boy Extreme. This is my second Bad Boy. I've had the EDT for quite some time, a year, a little over a year. Used it quite often. Not in the last month. Haven't used it in the last month. I usually use this a couple times a month, but haven't used it in the last month. I've got a good dent. It's only about, I don't know, it's not even that serious of a dent. Now, this guy adds some different sweetness. You know, this is almost like a fresh, zingy sweet. We'll get that on strip in a moment. But it's almost like a fresh, zingy sweet. This guy reminds me of a lot of the more recent releases of 24 and 25. It's been my scent of the night. Last night, did not. And this morning. We went for breakfast this morning, so I definitely wore this again this morning at IHOP. Enjoy it so much. And it's been less than 24 hours. Yeah, I immediately wore it last night when she got it home. Was it last night? No. I think it was last night. Anyway, let's get a tester. Because right now I'm actually rocking another favorite. And I've just layered this. Over. So I've probably got remnants of Bad Boy Extreme. But right now I'm in the dry down of vintage radio. And that's why I'm listening to this smooth jazz house. Cozy vibes, right? Vintage radio is a vibe, man. I am digging this right now. Whatever that spicy, sweet, and it's kind of hot, spicy, fresh, spicy mixed. So that's a great sensation. You know, people were describing this as woody today, and I gotta admit there is a woodiness, but it's like a fresh. Let me see. We're gonna spray this again. Anyway, we'll put that on strip in a second. We're gonna start with Carolina Herrera's Bad Boy Extreme fingerprint magnet, as many bottles are. How are you guys doing today, man? Hope you're having a blessed day. I've not gone to bed. Actually, I did. I'm lying, man. I did go to sleep, but I don't know. I woke up and felt like I've been awake the whole time almost. Let's take a look at this atomizer. I gotta get these shoes out of the way. That's what happens. Wow. Atomized really well. Did not feel like it dropped immediately or at all, visibly, and it went off curtain. That's awesome. I thought they were good atomizers. I didn't expect that. Again, reminds me of certain Azzaros, reminds me of certain, I was almost going to say the new Dior Homme Parfum, but that's changed on me. It's not just this anymore. It actually has much more iris than it did the first time, the first wearing, or the first two wearings. Anyway. So I know we get, believe it or not, I don't know what's going on. I've been on a plum kick. No, I didn't wear Lucky. I've got Lucky, thank God. My wife got me Lucky. My wife got me Bad Boy EDT and now Bad Boy Extreme. I've got an amazing wife. Thank you, baby. Oh, but there's something different. I'm picking up the chocolatiness off strip in a different way than I did off skin. And there is a chocolatiness in here. It's more pronounced off strip for me. but it's really like a lot of sweet, semi-dense, kind of sticky, but not sweetness that's kind of not fruity. You want to say fruity sweet, but I don't think it's fruity. I believe it's more like a synthetic fruit. You know, like if you were eating some kind of icy, but it's not anything red. This is like a I don't know, a bunch of blackberries and jam mixed with some kind of like a marmalade. It's like a marmalade with I almost want to say, the chocolatiness is reminding me of that dates note that I got in Double Dates from that Skylar um, perfume. So this is, no wonder my wife loves this. This is borderline going gourmand. This is borderline going gourmand for Bad Boy Extreme. And I'm here for it. I kind of really wanted to get Bad Boy Cobalt Elixir. I don't know why she didn't bring that one up, but she really liked this one and recommended it. And I was like, it was one of the pictures that I sent her because she let me know that her store, I don't know, whatever. But I just got to say thank you to my wife bringing this bad boy, no pun intended, bringing this bad boy home. And again, this is Bad Boy Extreme. Kind of hard to present. There's no real writing or name anywhere. See, the EDT is amazing juice. Oh, you could see I don't know. I thought I saw it on screen because I've got two screens in front of me, so I'm looking at myself sometimes directly at myself on screen to stay focused on you guys. Coñazo, es como que yo no quiero agarrar esta vaina. Let's see what the EDT atomizer does. And the reason I reach back, because I got shoes in the way, so sometimes I can't roll the... Damn. Maybe it wasn't... Yeah, it wasn't primed. Okay. I almost swallowed some. Y'all know better. No, I didn't spray this yet. But I'm smelling it in the air, so that's an illusion. Wow, this is so different. These are very different from each other. Amber alert warning. Oh, yeah. This is just on point, sweet, synthetic. No gourmand facet. Just really appealing, a mass appealing scent to me. Uplifting, sweet, inviting, pleasant. Listen, and I overspray, I overdose, I OD on this stuff, and I enjoy the heck out of it. I'll go 10 sprays, and I don't need them. I mean, probably with 3 you're good, but especially once you got it primed and you're getting a full spray. You saw the atomizer is aggressive. It goes off curtain. This stuff is good, guys. I'm glad she got me this one. This was a Christmas present, 2024. Bad Boy EDT. So good. So that's Bad Boy EDT. Quédate ahí, loco. And that's that guy. We're going to see what Vintage Radio does. See what its atomizer does. It's lined up. I always tend to line them up. Decent atomizer. Went off curtain, and it didn't look to drop. It dropped. But it did have a portion that missed, that felt like it just wanted to go up, and then a piece of it that just died. I could wear this stuff all day, guys. As an oversprayer, this is one. And this is one thing. the dry down just got so damn delicious for me. Where that punchy plum fruit cocktail or vibrancy that you get in the beginning, whatever it is it citrus or bergamot, something that's real punchy and beautiful at the opening. I could live in that opening. Don't get me wrong. The opening is just as good. But today I'm just experiencing the dry down and enjoying the heck out of it. Where the opening is a little more fresh spicy. I think it's probably like the warm spicy woody side gets together and creates an incredible bubble around me that I just keep running into. And it's so good. So I know. Yo. Guys. So when I first became a quote unquote frag head, I had a friend that had the bottle and I thought it was tacky. But when I smelled it, it was so good, right? Just like Jasada Ambassador, he had that. I don't think he had the Intense. I think he had the just Jasada Ambassador. I forgot. I'm pretty sure it was that one, but it smelled great. He let me smell Boss Bottled Elixir. Smelled amazing. There's a lot of things he put in my nose, that he would wear scent of the day and bring it to work. He no longer works at the same facility I'm still at. So that's unfortunate because he's also on Sniff, and I see he's continued his fragrance journey and has bought some amazing stuff. I don't stay in contact. We were just work acquaintances, but becoming frag friends and somebody that I could talk that crap with about, Amore Cafe. Oh, when I got anyway, this is great, guys. Right now, I've seen this for as little as $20, $22. I know that probably the average going price is around 35, and some places probably got it for 50 and up. But you can get this. I waited until I got it for in the 30s, because for a minute there when it first came out, it was hovering in the 40s and 50s, and I didn't see it really drop down into the 30s. So when I saw it in that 35 range, that's when I actually purchased this. And I hate it on the bottle, so I really didn't want to, but I remembered the scent being really good, and it was time that I added some things to the collection, and this was again a year ago. This is really good. Or it's been, 6 to 10 months. Yeah, it dries down so beautiful. Listen, get your nose on it. Go, I don't know where, and get a decant, right? Get a decant, because you're not going to find a sample that I know. I don't know. I don't think you're going to find a carded sample from Lattafa, but this stuff is good. Again, shout out to the wife for, and is this an EDP? It is an EDP. Bad Boy Extreme, Eau de Parfum Extreme. So when they say stuff like that, Eau de Parfum Intense, Eau de Parfum Extreme, are they actually changing concentrations, or are they kind of giving us a mapping to how its performance should work out? By the way, guys, I had an amazing wearing during the day yesterday of Hachibat. And this is just the regular Hachibat. I know there's two others. Hachibat X, have not tried. Hachibat Oud, have not tried. But this guy, again, very similar to an Aventus style, but its own thing with the sheeper styling, right? The oak moss. Really good. I don't know, again, that it's for everybody, but it lasts, it persists, and I oversprayed as usual. But God, I lived in that sillage, and that morning yesterday I had worn the Oswald. So Oswald was all in this room, and Hachibat was in my bubble. So anytime I walked in this room, I could barely pick up the Hachibat because Oswald was everywhere. Because, we sprayed a bunch, not just Oswald, but we sprayed a couple Swiss Arabians in here yesterday. And then after, this became my scent of the day, it followed me everywhere throughout the house, especially picked up outside when I'm walking the dogs, hanging on the rear deck. But anytime I walked in this office, it was nothing but Oswald and whatever Swiss Arabian I sprayed yesterday. So shout out to Swiss Arabian for making some potent, beautiful rose oud combos that have really opened my nose to the profile. Looking forward to trying More Than Words, which is back there somewhere, and wearing that on skin, and giving that full wearings. Pero esta vaina, you cannot go wrong with Nishane's Hachiba. And you know what? This is right there. Rasasi Hawas Black. Comparing the two, this is right there, man. This is right there. We're gonna have to compare that. We're gonna have to compare that. I like doing that when I've got scents that I've been using a lot. I know I'm mixing a lot of flavors. We're not going to do the spray test. We'll do that another day. I mean, I've done these probably with these. Hachiba in the right hand. Hawas Black in the left. Let's start out with Hachiba. A lot of fruity and then pineapple-y, which it feels more pineapple off skin in the beginning. And the moss is there. Okay. Now, Hawas Black. This is different. It's a lot more shallow on paper. Actually, there's something syrupy that's coming through in Hawas. Or ambery. It's not coming through on Hachiba. Now Hawas Black is picking up. And it did that almost immediately. That's why I kept smelling it. Hawas is kicking off strip. Or top notes are zinging, right? Where they already, seems like it already settled with Hachiba. Seems like I just sprayed it on the Hawas Black. There's something that's not as appealing up close. Hachiba seems a little bit more refined. There's something a little, and you know what? I'm not gonna say it. But it's still a little stronger off strip. We're gonna have to, I'm gonna have to start doing wear test comparisons. Put one on this arm, put one on this arm, spend the day with it, report back. I've got enough things that I've got a library of fragrances that we could just keep diving into, guys. At least that I'm going to keep diving into. Stick around. Keep growing with me. Very close, but definitely distinguishable between the two. No shame. I wear both quite liberally. I do as many sprays as I want. I have to be careful with a watch sometimes. I got to remember that. Because, man, you you know, when I drive to work sometimes, I crack the sunroof and I crack windows so that way air is blowing and busting. Is that a good thing? Does that help the scent die down or diffuse? Anyway, my scent of the day, vintage radio. And again, shout out to the wife. We just got Bad Boy Extreme. Oh, one that we're going to go over. She also picked up Ellis Brooklyn Queens Caramel. Really good gourmand. Anyway, que Dios me lo bendiga. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.